set these up. This is our next progression, okay? And we'll go from doing easy jumps in place and moving to doing jumps on top of boxes, okay? So that was pretty high at the end for most kids, okay? A lot of them can get over it, but most kids get a little intimidated. But then we'll start. You want to try?
Yes, are we going downwards?
Yeah, no, can pop back up. No, okay. So be careful, make sure we land straight down because these are going to slide. Oh, go back. My fault, I wasn't clear. Just on top for now.
Okay.
Up and down. Good.
Down.
Go all the way over. Bang. Go. Okay. And last one. Down. Now, we have no problem doing that. We'll move towards, okay, is going over all of them. So why don't we do this? Why don't we say your kids can get over these three, no problem?
Sure.
Okay, this one's a little questionable. He's a little scared. Just go on top, back down, back on top.
Sure.
Oops. So on top, he's going to come back down and back on top of the next one. Perfect. Okay. So once they get a little comfortable, then they'll go over the next ones and they'll go over all of them, hopefully. And that's how we'll do. We have blocks down the field, so we'll have 5 rows set up, and we'll put all the teams just right through it as they go. So, like I said, everything's based on volume. So as we're going more into the season, we have less volume of these. Okay, and if we have a high volume day, we'll do 5 sets. Okay, a low volume day, okay, will be 3 sets or 2 sets. Unload will be 2 sets. 3 sets would be base, and 4 sets, or 3 sets would be performance. 4 sets would be base. So base 4 sets, volume 5 sets, unload 2 sets, performance 3 sets. Okay, that'll make more sense once we go over how I set up my lifting and my training. Any questions on these? So very simple, nothing fancy. It's just a progression that we use that you can use with your athletes as you go through things.
It's always 5 boxes.
Yeah, we always only use 5 boxes. Normally, now you can use 4, 3, or 2, or whatever. But we'll always use 5.
So your max volume day is 25. It's high intensity, no more than that.
So you got to be thinking, like, I think what lots of people forget about is that all the load you're having on the field, all the load you're having in the courts, okay, everything you do is a load. So the more you do, the harder it's going to be on their bodies. Plus, especially at a place with high academics, okay, they're also very stressed about that. That takes a large toll on them. So I don't want to do too much, like less is more for us. So regardless of how that carries over, academics to athletics and whatnot, to finals week, everybody's getting sick, everybody's performances are way down, okay, if we're going to test them. So really try to balance everything out. From this, okay, like I said, go from those jumps to these jumps, low boxes, then over boxes, then we'll start combining things. Okay, so we'll take this out. Okay, once you got that one. So we're going to go, that's his choice. He can get over both of them, no problem. He's going to go over both, land, front heave. Yep. Okay, now. Front heave, well, full extension, and I know the ball's we want to do whatever we can to make that ball go far. So let me try it again.
Yep.
It's pretty heavy, actually. I don't think it'll go over. It's pretty heavy. I don't think
so. Hit the fire alarm. Okay, good.
There we go.
I will, yeah. So
you do want to throw it in that.
Now so, over 2 boxes front heaves, then he'll do over 2 on this side now. Over 2 boxes back heave. This one's right here. Go this way, then back heave. Good. Okay. So, it's a little more advanced, okay?
Small fit.
Okay, I had these balls specially built for this type of stuff. Okay, well, this series we're going to do, this is called Jump Boxes and Knees. Go ahead and face that one. Actually, face the ball. Do a 360 jump and chest pass.
Place.
Yep. Good. Now go the other way. Good. So 360 chest pass right, 360 chest pass left. That's our jump block into the E series that we combine with the med ball after we get done doing all the other jumps that we do. So there's basically 4 jump series roughly. If you take a look at that, 16 weeks in a semester, every 4 weeks we change. There's your setup right there. Make sense? Any questions on that?
And they pick out whatever weight they want to pick out.
I would use a 4K or an 8 or a 3K or a 6. That's what I would use. The bigger guys, like my best shot putter guy, he might use a 5 or 6K. But remember, our goal with the med ball stuff is the advantage to it, constant acceleration. You don't have to fight in gravity as much as you do with the weight room. So that's the beauty of the med ball. So the heavier it is, the harder it is to fight. So we want everything moving fast.
I think also advantage when you get too heavy with some of the med ball exercises where you're doing rebounds or something like that. When it's lighter, you can get an elastic movement. When it's heavier, you have to slow and then start all over again. So if you can get it light, it's not just faster, but it's a completely different movement because you're working the reactivity and not just strength. We got the weight room for the strength.
These are also like all the way on the other side of the right of the force velocity curve. So it's like what you were talking about with cleans earlier. When you get the 30-pound mid ball, you're not working the speed anymore. You're working the strength.
Yeah, exactly.
So the power development.